Hello out there, folks. My name is Glenn Crytzer. This is my friend Mike Davis. And we are here today through an organization called Music That Heals. And they have developed a partnership here with God's Love We Deliver. And they've created a series called A Taste of Music That Heals. And they bring great music to you guys every month, a whole menu of different types and styles of music for you to enjoy. And we're here today playing music for you from 1920s, 30s, and 40s. We're going to start off here with a tune from 1942 called I've Heard That Song Before. Key is E. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, I've heard that song before, folks. We bet you've heard that song before, too. And we're sure happy to be here playing it for you. We're here in New York City. We're in Manhattan, up in Washington Heights. And it's a beautiful sunny day out there today. It's a little chilly today, but I bet by the time you see this, it's going to be nice and warm out. This is this weird cold day in the middle of April, or the end of April, and tomorrow it's supposed to be like 70 degrees. So I don't know. I guess that's how it works these days. We're going to play a lovely tune here for you from the late 1930s called You Must Have Been a Beautiful Baby. E5.
Hold it.
Hold on it. One, two, 1, 2, 3. You must have been a beautiful baby. You must have been a wonderful child. When you were only starting to go to kindergarten, I bet they drove the little boys wild. And when it came to winning blue ribbons, I bet you showed the other kids how. I can see the judge's eyes as they handed you the prize. I bet you made the cutest bow. Oh, you must have been a beautiful baby, 'cause baby, look at you now. It must have been a beautiful baby. How about that, folks? Well, all right, let's see. I think we're going to slow it down now for you and do a song. This was a song that was a big hit for Bing Crosby during World War II, and it's called It's Been a Long, Long Time. F?
Yeah, hold on. It's a short form.
Yeah.
Okay.
The weather out there messes with the tuning. It got all of a sudden cold today, and come on there, little guitar. Get where you're going. I thought that they tuned it at the factory, they told me, but I don't know. It's all right. Let's see here. It's been a long, long time. 1, 2, 3. Kiss me once and kiss me twice and kiss me once again. It's been a long, long time. haven't felt like this, my dear, since can't remember when. It's been a long, long time. You'll never know how many dreams I've dreamed about you, or just how empty they all seemed without you. So kiss me once and kiss me twice and kiss me once again. It's been a long, long time. You'll never know how many dreams I dreamed about you, or just how empty they all seemed without you. So kiss me once and kiss me twice and kiss me once again. It's been a long, long It's been a long, long time, folks. It's been a long, long time since we've done that tune. That's a nice
Sure
tune.
is.
I like that one. Well, we've been enjoying the nice weather. We hope you've been enjoying the sunshine coming in through your window there, and we're excited to see things get going again for the summer here. We've been both getting my vaccination, my second one this weekend, so that's pretty cool. And
Me too.
You too. That's
What do you
all
know?
right. Well, there you go. So I'm pretty excited about that, and I'll be able to go out and do a little bit more stuff here as things start to reopen. So that's going to be pretty cool. Let's see. What I'm most excited about with that, Mike, is
What are you most excited about?
it's like we rehearsed this. We never rehearse anything. I'm excited to be able to go back out and enjoy Manhattan again. And I'm so excited about it, I think we should play a song about it.
Here, here.
All right. Well, let's play Manhattan.
However did you pick that one?
I don't know. I looked at the list.
Huh.
All right. You want to play the verse?
Sure.
Manhattan, folks. A little Rodgers and Hart. That tune's from 1925, something like that. 20, maybe a little earlier than that. I remember.
Buddies?
Yeah. That was a big hit for those guys. Rodgers and Hart. Before Rodgers and Hammerstein, Rodgers and Hart. Well, let's see. I think we should do a seasonal song. And I don't mean a Christmas song, seasonal song. That's the wrong season. That's not the one we're in. But I was thinking we could do a song for these folks that fits the season we're in. And I thought a nice song about flowers and showers would be a good song. So,
I'm from the Northwest, so rain songs are right up my alley.
that's right. Mike grew up in Seattle, so he knows all the songs about rain. We're going to do a lovely song here for you called April Showers. 1, 2, 1. Though April showers may come our way, they bring the flowers that bloom in May. So if it's raining, have no regrets. You know it isn't rain, it's only raining violets. And if you see clouds upon the hill, they're sure to bring crowds of daffodils. So keep on looking for that bluebird and listening for his song whenever April showers come along. Thank you, folks. April Showers is the name of that tune. That's a lovely song. And I think we have time to play just one more song for you. Before we do, we want to just thank you guys for listening today. We hope you enjoyed the music so much. We love making music here in New York City for you all, and we know you guys are all around New York City, all 5 boroughs, and in Westchester and New Jersey. And so we're so happy to share a little bit of music with you here today. Again, my name is Glenn, and this is Mike, and we want to thank the folks at Music That Heals and God's Love We Deliver. Thank you guys for feeding everybody with food and feeding their souls with music. Thank you guys for doing that, so we really appreciate that. We're going to play one more short tune for you here. This is called California, Here I Come. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Thanks, folks. We hope you have a great rest of your day. My name's Glenn. This is Mike. And we'll see you again next time. Toodaloo.